Sacramento family desperately needed help caring for their baby born with a rare medical defect, and they waited for months to hear from Medi-Cal.
But when their case was closed without any notice, it was time to call Kurtis.
Well, their now one-year-old son Dalton needs around-the-clock care, and you're about to see why. Because of his medical condition, they would qualify for Medi-Cal. So why didn't this family get the help they needed?
Dalton is their miracle baby.
I couldn't believe I was pregnant. After 6 years of trying, that was just the best thing in the world.
It wasn't until he was born a year ago, Cheryl and Russell Howell learned he has a rare defect.
We didn't get a chance to snip the cord or here's your baby. It was boom, new doctors took over.
Dalton has Golden Haar syndrome, which causes deformity. He can't hear or cry, eats through a stomach tube, and breathes through a trach. Little Dalton almost died on the operating table earlier this year.
This is his misting machine.
Russell and Cheryl take turns, staying up 24 hours a day, caring for him, needing a nurse to help. In February, they applied for Medi-Cal. Months of waiting for approval took its toll. With Cheryl forced to stay home to care for Dalton, they lost their home to foreclosure and moved in with their best friends.
Even with the help, there's days when I just feel like I just can't go on. I mean, it just, you get to a point, and it's hard on a marriage.
Russell says their dozens of calls to their Medi-Cal caseworker went unreturned. Then in August, after months of waiting, they received a letter saying their case had been closed because they did not send enough documents.
I was extremely angry.
It's a story I hear all too often.
Healthcare advocate Lisa Ramsey used to work for Medi-Cal and says workers are overloaded and many lack empathy.
And the system is jammed. You know, like I said, there's a major lack of training and I think accountability.
A 2007 state audit found Medi-Cal needs to improve its application processes. And among the problems, branch staff enter incorrect and inaccurate data, decreasing the branch's ability to effectively track the status of applications.
Call your buddies, invite them over.
It's a process supposed to take up to 3 months, but the Howells have waited since February. Why is that? Sacramento County's Medi-Cal program would not discuss specifics, but the same day we contacted them, they approved the Howells' application, allowing them to hire a much-needed nurse to care for Dalton 40 hours a week.
Do what you have to get the little ones what they need. And, you know, don't ever stop. They're worth it.
Well, we've learned the Medi-Cal application process could soon take even longer. Budget cuts in Sacramento County have caused 48 layoffs since last year, which means there are fewer people processing applications.
Boy, your heart goes out to these families going through what they're going through, and now you look at the budget cuts and fewer people. I mean, how does the county ever keep up with that?
We know that the county has restructured in the wake of these budget cuts. Their big frustration is they couldn't get a call back from their caseworker.
Right.
Well, now they have a service center that they've set up, so when people call, they will speak with a live person. The wait time should be about 5 minutes, but at least you get a live person on the phone, and hopefully you can get an update that way.
Because when you have a child waiting, you know, it's a lot different than something else.
And when you're up 24 hours a day, imagine this family. 24 hours a day, they have to be up with him. It does. It takes a toll.
And Dalton's the only one we've seen. Who knows how many more are out there.
That's true. Very sad. All right, if you have a consumer problem you can't resolve, maybe we can. You can call our hotline Monday through Friday, or you could always go to our website and fill out our form.